Tuned in to www.oghuskyradio.com, broadcasting live from the east side of Los Angeles, worldwide. Outthehouse.com, eastenddtsa.com. eastenddtsa.com, you're going to need that for the next couple days and then once every year, right?
Yes, sir.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Go ahead and introduce yourselves. What we got up in the spot?
Yo, we got Droops, Out the House Productions. You know, we're right here in the mix. OG Husky Radio.
Yo, it's Tyson, Out the House Productions, Concept Project.
Okay, what's Concept Project? What is that?
Concept Project is our art collective. There's a group of artists, musicians, photographers, videographers, graphic designers, all that, and we all get together and we put together events for our community.
Word up. Also, that's Instagram at Concept Project and Concept with the K. They could keep up with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your affiliation, or how'd you get involved with Out the House?
Droops found me, actually. He thought I was sexually attractive, and we were walking down the street. He's like, "Oh my god."
Hey, wife might be watching.
This ain't the TMZ. The TMZ fucking interview was yesterday, dog. That fucking shock value, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He just, he saw me grinding. Really, I think that's what it was. That's what
were you doing?
I was doing a lot of hip hop shows. I was his competition, and he knew that he had to get me on board in order not to have that competition.
Or if not fucking total. What is it? Total control and shit.
When they gentrify an area, they just they have to take in the key people, and they're like, oh, I have to have you, so I'll buy you out. You work for me now.
Damn. Man,
I'm just kidding.
I like this dude already, dog. Hey, I'll work for you, dog.
I actually work for him. He still pays my bills, so.
Okay, so then you're out doing what you're doing already, and then you just link up. But then you have the East End Downtown Santa Ana Festival, which is it a festival? What is it?
East End Block Party.
Party, yes, sir.
The Block Party is exactly what it is. It's a giant block party. We all down 4th Street, and there's a series of a bunch of different events going on, and we just have a good time. And there's a bunch of young people out there having a good time.
How many years have you guys been doing it?
This is our 5th year.
5th year. And you're involved from the beginning, from the first year, or?
I was involved in the beginning from the first year, but the first year I didn't do any talent. I was just like helping put together vendors and stuff like that. But then, the next year I was able to have my own stage and help book some talent.
So that's talking about the past ones, but we have the future one, which is this Saturday. What time will that event take place?
That event is from 12 to 10 p.m.
12 to 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And who are some of the acts that you have this year?
We have headlining the whole thing is RJ. We have High Tone. We have Reverie. We have Oh No. We have a few local bigger artists like Jay Taj and Kevin Parks. We got a lot of people. Ends. We got G-Funk Supreme. There's a lot of good artists out there right now.
How do you start? I mean, even with just that, there's 20 artists for the hip hop stage only, and you guys are doing the hip hop stage. But how do you even start to pick who you're gonna get? Like, where does it even start?
Realistically, we just had a list of headliners. You always want to pick out your headliners first, because they're the ones that are just gonna automatically bring people. But then you in the sub headliner spots, you want to be able to bring people that are gonna help you push the product out there. So you want to make sure they're good local talented artists, but also with a decent following that are similar to the headliners that you have. So that way those people will come out, and then we book the openers from there.
Okay, since I have both of you guys here, and both of you guys are involved with Out the House, that's outthehouse.com. Also, for this Saturday, eastenddtsa.com. I gotta ask both of you guys, and if both of you guys can answer, what in your eyes, because you guys are involved in this, in hip hop in general, what deems a following? Is it Instagram followers? Is it clicks on the SoundCloud? What do you guys look at for a following? So, cause here, check this out, because there's artists watching this interview right now, and I'm sure they want to reach out, but just so they could kind of get a grasp of, like, these are two people involved in.
Yeah, well, for me, it's, you have the social media standpoint, but then you also have YouTube, how many views they're getting, and then I also attend shows, and I see like who's really rocking with these people. So you always want to, before you even pick anybody or work with anybody, you want to know whether or not they can rock the crowd. And if they can rock the crowd well, then you know a lot of people are messing with them.
Yeah, I would say combination of what he said. You know, obviously if they have, I would say, 500 plus followers, which is like the low end, you know, to like maybe like a 1,000, 5,000 would be ideal. Anything higher than that, well, obviously that's a good draw. But you know, there is bot followers. So I've seen.
You are aware of it.
I've seen some heads where it's like 20K followers, and they got like 3 comments and like 200 views, and it's like.
So even if they take that route, it's not gonna.
Yeah, like we still gotta, like, to me, I listen to my artists whenever we book artists, whether it's at the East End Block Party or at the Observatory or any of our other events. I definitely, you know, we gotta listen to their music. Their music has to be at least decent or dope or really dope, you know, because I've seen it. We've had it like back then when I first started. You know, we were just open doors to a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, I see cats get booed, and it's not a good feeling, you know, when you give an artist an opportunity to get on stage. And that's what's dope about the Observatory, is not to go into that, but we have the Constellation Room and we have the big room. So if you're fucking with us for the first time, I prefer to start off in the Constellation Room, and if you can handle the business wise.
Yeah, because there's a responsibility that comes with it. With anything that is involved in. If you're running this as a business, then that's what it's gonna be. The dope thing I like, you said though, is the 10 shows. I think that kind of like, you can't front that. You know what I mean? That good video edit and shit. You know what I mean? Where they just show you, not the crowd. There's ways around it, and what I'm getting at is so the artists kind of understand that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you might think you're gonna swindle your way in, but you're really not.
Yeah, and for artists trying to like get at us for any shows, we've been talking about this a lot, but have a proper introduction. Introduce yourself, who you are. You know, send a few music links.
Yeah.
And
press kits.
Yeah, press. Oh, if you know what a press kit is.
I was about to say that's probably like 90% don't even.
I know. So that's why I'm not saying I won't put on artists that don't have press kits, but at least introduce yourself. Give me a few music links. You know, because I have artists text me like, shows, ? Bookings, ? It's like, who are you? I don't even know who you are. I haven't even heard your music.
Outthehouse.com. Send them some more messages. EastEndDTSA.com. That's for this. Actually, for this Saturday from 12 to 10. And it's like, how much are the tickets going? 300-400 for all the acts you got? How much are the tickets, and where can they buy them?
$3.99.
Free. Why free, man? Why free? Or like, just break it down, like, so that people know your history with that area and what you know.
Well, each year has always been free. It's just something really for the fans and music lovers. We want to make sure that it's an experience that you're gonna enjoy, and you know, it's free. Like, I don't know, it's just free.
So then 20 acts on the hip hop stage. But then also, how many other stages you guys got? So that
we have 6 other stages.
6 other stages.
What other
music are they going to be rocking out there?
We have the OCML stage. It's like more like a rock alternative sound. We have the Top Acid stage. Top Acid actually has 3 stages, and it's all like garage music, punk, and like weird shit. Just straight up weird shit.
Weird good
sometimes.
shit.
Yeah. But all the kids love it, and they all fuck with it. And then we have the Cool Lap Project, which is more like a neo soul, R&B, hip hop vibe. We have ours. So yeah, I think that's 6. Did I say 6? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And anyone going out there, you're also encouraged to support the businesses within those areas that are being blocked off.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We have a lot of really good places with a lot of great beer selection. We have a lot of good places with a lot of food selection. So yeah.
You also have a beat swap meet pop up. I mean,
yeah, shout out to Robbie, man.
What else you got? You guys got a car show?
We got a car show with Salvage's Car Club, and at that car show they're gonna do a meet and greet with Big Sleeps, and Big Sleeps gonna be doing some tattoos too at the tattoo shop, because it's a grand opening for their tattoo shop.
Charlie's Tattoo Shop.
How much time goes into something like this, especially because you're telling us it's free, dog? Like,
damn, well, we
man,
didn't have much time to put this together. It was, I think, what, like 3 months at most?
Maybe 2 months and a half.
Yeah, like.
It was a challenge, you know, because obviously we got some big acts that have a following.
Yeah.
So you know, we had to make sure.
Yeah, because you got to even figure, like, even on just that aspect of it, We're talking just the hip hop stage, dude. Like,
Yeah,
you
just-
get what I'm saying? Like, that's all we're talking about. There's 6 other stages,
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
You know, and the venues still have things going on. You know what I mean? And you guys came solid with the lineup for just the hip hop stage.
Yeah.
Well, we always found it like our like duty because we have the biggest stage. And we knew like, okay, like in the back of our heads, this is pretty much the main stage. It's smack down in the middle of everything. And yeah, literally. And so we wanted to make sure that we have the best talent this year to show why we deserve that big middle stage.
What streets and what's the easiest way? Like, you know, people that are out
So
there.
yeah, the East End Block Party is in downtown Santa Ana from Bush to French Street on 4th Street.
Yeah, like right on 4th Street.
How about parking? What about parking? What can you guys suggest?
There's a
for
parking structure on 5th and Spurgeon. So it's literally right behind our stage.
Okay.
So as soon as you park, you walk right down and you're right at our stage.
And there's a few other parking structures surrounding
The area.
the area where the event's going on.
So you might have to pay, but you're going to a free show where otherwise you probably have to pay a lot of money to see these acts. You
If
know?
you were to go to a show, if this was considered like a real festival, you would be paying at least $20-$40
At
easy,
least,
easy
yeah.
to get in. So this is something special. Like, you know, I know I haven't been involved every year. I know you got me involved this year. I was semi-involved last year, booked a couple acts, but this year he really got me involved to bring some headlining acts. And,
Why'd you get involved, bro?
why'd I get involved?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's in downtown Santa Ana, where I was born and raised.
Straight
You know,
up.
I love Santa Ana. It's my, you know, it's where I was at. It's where I'm still at. It's still where I'm doing shows at the observatory. And you know, I always wanted to be involved with something to that nature, where there's different music too. It's like I
Yeah.
said, it's not just hip hop. There's a lot of different other stages going on with different music. But it was a privilege to fully be involved this year. And
RJ, Reverie, Ono, High Tone, free Saturday, this Saturday, 12 to 10.
And get there early for real, because like I said, a lot of these acts are on the bill. They're really dope, even though they're not like.
Well, even just offhand, like Ends, he's from out there too,
Yeah,
right?
Ends is
Yeah.
really dope.
Catch Ends is set like that's if you know what I mean. If you're like I don't know anybody else, it's not.
Yeah.
Catch that fool set.
Oh
Dog.
yeah,
Like,
he's dope. Big
Definitely
Salone's
rock it.
for productions performing. Man, there's just so many acts I can't think off the top of my
Noah
head.
James.
for all the
Noah
acts.
James.
Oh, another
Kevin
fool.
Hart.
See, like, I'm saying,
Yeah.
like even
Yeah.
with the lineup, or like, come on, dog. You
Yeah,
dropping
bro.
some-
It's like literally like a free festival.
EastEndDTSA.com. EastEndDTSA. For yourself, what's in the work with Concept Project? What can we see in the
Well,
future?
we
after the
always,
show?
every month, we're always doing the downtown Santa Ana Art Walk. So we're always doing different music and like a bunch of different other vendors, or like pop-up art shows, pop-up fashion shows. We're always doing stuff like that. I have my own radio show too. It's Concept Radio. So that's like a personal project I've been working on.
What do you do on there, man? You interview people?
We interview people sometimes, but I'm really like selective on the guests I get. But mainly I create all the playlists. I find new music, like more R&B, softer vibe stuff. And then we always it's half podcast and half like music. So that's
what
where
are
it's
you
weird.
talking about in that podcast?
We're always finding the weirdest news, like stories about like, you know, people farting in a jar and selling it. And this guy got in trouble for farting in a jar and selling it in the street without a vendor's permit. And like, it seems more like a podcast, and then we'll just get into it and talk to her about like for an hour, or like,
That's some funny shit.
oh yeah, it's
Sounds
always
dope
like
already,
funny
man.
as
Because I want to
shit.
know what happened. I'm gonna go look that one up, dog.
Yeah, no,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
we find
That's
the
for
weird,
legalities, because of the legalities of it, you know.
yeah, or like R. Kelly's sex dungeon stories, and we just make
Man,
up
that
like
shit,
our own.
that is like that's a whole 3-4 hour show, dog.
Yeah, our
our show has
shows-
slaves and shit,
yeah.
dog. Like, oh, anyways, that's something we'll get into. I want to check out all those podcasts. What's the name of the podcast?
It's
man?
Concept Radio.
Concept Radio.
We're live on hits101radio.com. We air all around the world, so you should check us out.
And what do we got up? What's up out the house, man? What else we got in the works? What else we?
Oh man, there's a lot going on right now. It's really hard to pinpoint. But one of the newest things is Marty's. It's a new venue that I'm working with. It's pretty much the main talent buyer for the observatory, Jeff. He bought this spot. You know, it takes me back to sort of to back then. You know, when we first started. You know, it's a 250 capacity spot. He's bringing a lot of the heavyweights. Like, we just had Jizza, Wu-Tang in there, packed out.
And it's
dope
like a
show.
250 capacity too, right? It's
Yeah,
like not
250 capacity.
Damn.
I know we got like who do we got coming up? We got the Alcoholics coming up on July 1st. We got Evidence coming through sometime in July. We also got Immortal Technique there for 2 nights, back to back. We got DJ Quick, Warren G. You know,
hey, what's up with Santa Ana, dog, and Orange County with the G-Funk and the oldies and shit, man? Is it all raza out there? What's up?
There's a shitload of raza. No, for real. I can't. I remember
I think,
seeing it.
like Santa Ana alone has like 92 known street gangs.
I thought you were gonna say 92%.
Yeah, Latino.
Oh,
yeah.
Latino.
Well,
Some,
yeah,
some like
that too.
demographic shit, right?
No, I did see like a documentary a long time ago, and it was that.
I think it's like 80% Hispanics in
Like
Santa Ana.
80%, yeah.
That's why it's cracking out there.
Document it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Bring that up.
yeah. 2 and 2 is 4. That's all we're saying. Shit.
That's one thing that I loved about doing what I did, you know, for the last 11 years in Santa Ana, because nobody knew Santa Ana as like a hip hop hub or having that type of culture, and it's always been there. It's always been there, but it's never really been out there in the public eye.
Yeah, it's dope. Is that like East LA cats, West LA are like, yeah, we gotta drive out there, dog. Like, nah, it's cracking out there, dog. Like,
Hey,
nah,
I used to do the
like,
same vice versa. I used to drive all the way the fuck out here too.
I remember you used to drive the what was it, the Hollywood spot. We used to have the Hollywood spot. Be like, damn, this fool drove from where?
Yeah, for real.
Roll through and shit.
Nah,
But now you switched it and shit. We all going out there.
You know, but
We're going this Saturday, East End, DTSA.com. East End Block Party. Yeah, I'll be out there.
Bubsky's
Yeah,
pulling
I'll be
up?
out there. I'll be out there.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey, sons, I got you some VIP tickets to go see RJ, dog, on trip. You guys don't have to put in on it, dog. Just put in on the gas.
Hey.
You know what I mean? They'll be like, what? Then they'll find out eventually that it was free, but you know. Hey, there you go. Anyway, hey, but take your kids. Hey, if you're an old motherfucker like me, take your kids out there. Trust me.
For real.
They're gonna want to see that lineup, and you too if you love hip hop.
And
roll out.
There's just a lot going on. There's gonna be a bunch of vendors going up and down the street. You know, like I said, there's a lot of good places to eat around there.
Yeah, support the businesses. Main thing is when you go to a free event, understand why the event is free. Support the businesses that are there, whatever they got. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Thank you guys. Any shout outs before we cut out?
You know, shout outs to the whole Out the House crew, you know, for everything they've done. You know, I just got to give a big shout out to JC, Javier, Gustavo, Devious. You know, big ups to Observatory, big ups to everybody just in general. Big ups to Concept for holding it down. Tyson, you know, being a part of the crew as the newest member. You know, we're definitely planning to step it up a notch for the next year or two.
Definitely can't wait.
So get out the house.
I'm not really big on shout outs, but shout out to my team, Concept. Shout out to everybody in Santa Ana doing their thing. So.
Yeah, shout out to everybody part of the East End Block Party
team.
Sure. These people are putting in a lot of work.
OG Husky Radio, stay posted. More interviews.